This is Revelation Lesson 7, the most exciting, action-packed book of the Bible. And all right, Revelation 1:11, saying, I am Alpha. Jesus said, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. What thou seest, write in the book. Send to the 7 churches which are in Asia, and to Ephesus, and Smyrna, and Pergamos, and Thyatira, who we'll talk about now. Then into Sardis, and to Philadelphia, and to Laodicea. And so now, notice the places of the churches, Ephesus, and then as you come up, now we're going to go through the valley, and the rest of the churches will be in this valley right here, as it goes down in that beautiful valley that is there. Now, Revelation 2:18, the angel of the church in Thyatira write, These things saith the Son of God, who hath eyes like unto a flame of fire, and his feet like fine brass. Here's a different description than what he is to the others. Because of their situation, he is the one who has taken our place and our judgment, and he will bring judgment. You don't mess with it in this. So in question number 1, Jesus identified himself as the one whose eyes are like unto a flame of fire. They appear to be. He knows the secrets. The in your secret chambers as they are. His feet like fine brass. I'm taking your judgment and your punishment, so straighten up. In other words. All right, Revelation 2:19. I know thy works, and charity, and service, and faith, and thy patience, and thy works, and the last be more than the first. Sounds pretty good. I said, I know your works, and your charity, and your service. Even your works again, you improved in what you're doing. Doing great on it. So does Jesus know their works? Yes. Now, verse 20. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which called herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. Uh-oh. We got a prophet here in this church. Now, here you've got a woman who says she's a prophetess. She wants to be the pastor of the church. She wants to preach, and she teaches and seduces a servant to commit fornication. We've got arguments today in Southern Baptists as well as other churches about women being preachers and women being deacons. Now, for a woman to be a pastor of a church, she's got to be the husband of one wife. That's one of the qualifications. Terrible teaching that is there. We'll look at it a little bit more. Does Jesus have anything against this church? Yes. The problem with this church was that they allowed a woman which called herself a prophetess to teach and preach. Now in Revelation 2:24, and I say unto you and to the rest of Thyatira, as many as have not this doctrine. What doctrine? Women can be preachers, deacons, or same-sex marriage. They have that in this doctrine, which have not known the depths of Satan. All of that is the depths of Satan. What our nation's trying to get into now is of the depths of Satan. It's not right. It's not to be tolerated in the churches whatsoever. And as they speak, I will put upon you none other burden. So this was known as the depths of the doctrine of Satan. Now in Revelation 2:25, but that which you have already, hold fast till I come. So this church was to put away this doctrine, to hold fast that which they already have. So in verse 29, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. That statement, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith to the churches, means, A, this letter is for anyone who will hear, or B, this letter is only for the members of that church. is for anyone who has a spiritual ear that will hear. Now in Revelation 2:26 and 28, and he that overcometh and keepeth my words unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as a vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, but even as I receive of my Father. Those that will overcome in this situation, he'll put them in charge of nations, cities, and I will give him the morning star. Right on. So those who overcome will have power over the nations and will have the morning star. Now, do we have any churches today that allow women preachers and deacons in their churches? Notice in 1 Timothy 2:12, I suffer not a woman to teach nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. Now, that's not because they're not smart, no. Got a lot of women a lot smarter than most men. But this is God's order. And when we follow that direction, then he will move in great power. And we honor him. And that there's a great teaching involved in that, and a whole new study with that in there. But